Let's focus on the education revolution. Let's take a look at the past. Everything in education, unfortunately or fortunately, has come from industry and the business world. And even today, the use of technology, the incorporation of technology in education comes from the business world. And so, as technology for personal and business use evolves, so do the tools available to teachers to enhance student learning. So the key here is not to teach using technology, but to teach the technology to the students so they will be able to use it for their means and ends. So the thing is, it's not technology in education, it is technology for education. So are we today giving our students those kinds of experiences where they can explore? Simple example, if you ask students to surf for a certain topic and you put the keywords in the search engine and you get 10,000 sites opening up, you don't have the time to go to 10,000 sites. How do you train students in using the information that they get to surf through? How much time to spend? Do you open all the sites? How do you get the information you want? This information fluency has to be taught to students even in the digital world. Of course, through libraries, we've hopefully tried to teach information fluency to students in the print media. But the same needs to exist and the same needs to be taught for the digital world, because there is so much more than what a library can hold out there in the digital world. Everything is available to our students in the digital world. In the world of the library and print media, only what that library provides is what is available to our students. So there is a massive explosion of information, material, content that is available in the digital world. We cannot possibly go through every single piece. How do we pick and choose what to go through? That is a critical skill our young people need to learn today. By looking at changes in technology as an opportunity to advance student learning, particularly when a technology is already widely adopted by students, educators can better engage students and give them a strong foundation for continued learning. Our students are using technology. They are using WhatsApp. They are using Skype. They are using all these wonderful digital tools. Why can't we use those in education? Why can't we bring these tools that students are so good at using into the classroom? There are lots of simple ways sending messages to students. Don't make announcements in classrooms. Send messages. Do lots of reading, writing, speaking, listening. All these different language skills can be done simply by using the technology students are so good at already using. When students see that what they use for entertainment is also brought into the classroom and it helps them learn, they will learn better. They will take their education seriously. Print today is out of fashion. Let's be honest. How many of us read books, even today? How many of us are not using technology to do our reading? We have this little gadget that we carry along with us that can help us read anytime. It's light, it's less weight. I don't have to have a bag to carry it in like we used to do with our books. And so life actually has become easier with the help of technology. What we in education need to look at is, are we focusing on those benefits for our students in the classroom and in their learning approaches? Because if we are not, we are disadvantaging our students. So as teachers, as people in education, we need really to focus on how can we bring into the classroom what students are so good at using outside the classroom. When the outside and the inside of the classroom are parallel and they match, learning experiences for our students will become much more meaningful and they will take education more seriously than they do today. In a sense, the education revolution driven by technology is at once old and new. Technology offers educators the opportunity to revisit old challenges with new tools. It's old and new. It's not that old, but it changes so rapidly that at the same time it becomes old and new. So, what do we do with the new tools that technology brings forth every so often in a much more rapid manner than it used to some years ago? The new tools are coming. Can we incorporate these new tools into old challenges that we had? How do we get students to read? How do we get students to meet deadlines? How do we get students to answer questions in class and stay focused? If we use the new tools that the digital technology world brings out, we should be able to bridge the gap between the old and the new.